everyone. It is Friday, January the 26th, 2024. I am Doug. It is time once again to play Wordle, and also it is Fearless Friday. That means we're going to make things a little bit more challenging than usual. We do two things on Fearless Friday for those who are new to watching each day. Number one, we're going to go in our settings and turn on hard mode. And number two, we're going to intentionally use a difficult or suboptimal starting word. This time around, we're going to go to our good old friend Bernt, who, by the way, also has his own YouTube channel where he plays Wordle each day. So if you haven't checked him out, please go ahead and do that. Anyhow, he says twixt for hard starting word. Of course, meaning in the middle. I think that's a fantastic idea, Bernt. And so we're going to go ahead and we are going to try twixt to open our Fearless Friday festivities here today. Try to say that 10 times fast. Twixt, unfortunately, gets us nothing. So that's the bad news. The good news, though, is that we have a completely open board and we can try any word we would like. So I'll take that. Now let's see what makes the most sense. We want probably the most common letters is possible in a 5-letter word. Snare or snore is probably the best way to go. I'll go with snare. I think I'd prefer the A to the O by just a little bit. So here we go. Open board. We'll go with snare, and hopefully we'll pick up some good intel. What do we get? Okay, we get an A out of position. Ooh, boy, I was hoping for a little more than that. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen here. Okay. So we also can potentially consider the O and the U in the classic vowels. I feel like I'm more interested in the O than the U. I'm wondering if we might have something with an O and an A together. That would probably put us at the O and the A in the third and the fourth spot. And what would be a good fifth letter that we could try with that? That's a good question. That's a good question. See, that's where I kind of like, now I'm suddenly losing interest in that. Okay. I feel like I do want to try an O somewhere, though. That's just a thing. Okay, so let's just freestyle here. Move the A around a little bit. Let's move the A into the second spot. And there's probably a lot of possibilities here, right? Banjo. No, can't do banjo because we tested the N, so that's not it. I'm trying to see what makes sense as something we can eval. A lot of good letters here, right? Laugh would be interesting. We'd abandon the O but go with the U instead. I kind of actually like that. Get a little A intel. We'll test the U in L, G, and H. I guess that's a good direction to go with this. Really hoping we pick up at least one or two more letters here. That's going to be important. So let's go with laugh. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word laugh? No, it's not. But we did pick up an L out of position. All right. So we know. I feel like I'm probably looking for an O somewhere. I was thinking allow, but we tested the W and twixt. So if I move I'm going to do something I don't usually do here, is move the A in the front, and we put the L here, and wait, I want it to be allow, but again, we tested the W. Alloy is interesting. Alloy is interesting because we have not tested the Y, and that's certainly a possibility here. So we get a few things. Now, I realize we're on our fourth guess, so we're going to need to move this along if we're going to have a chance. We'll test the L in two different places. We're getting close to narrowing down that A. Hopefully it is in the front. We'll confirm our suspicion there's an O involved, and the Y is another one we would want to test here. So this does strategically fit, is a good idea. So let's go ahead and try this. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word alloy? Ooh, no, it's not. But the A and the L lit up, and that was kind of exciting, actually. All right. Okay, so now we've got something to work with. We know there's no double L. I don't think there's a double A. I don't think that it's at the end. You could have a double O, right? A-L-O-O, aloof. Aloof is an interesting possibility here. We would, boy, here's where I'm getting really nervous, right? At the end of the day, if it's not aloof, I'm going to be down to one guess. And all I'm going to really have learned is whether there was a double O and if there's an F around. So before we commit to this, I feel like I've really got to just take a look here at the rest of the letters and see if I'm missing something obvious. Nothing's jumping out at me. This is definitely making me nervous here. We don't have a lot to work with. Aloof does look good. Ooh, boy. If there's no double O, that means we have to, in that final guess, find out in one try what the two consonants are. Right? All right. Well, let's hope it's aloof. I'm a little nervous here, got to be honest with you. All right, well, let's find out. Hopefully, is the answer to today's puzzle the word aloof? Yes, it is. There we go. Oh, man, I did not have a lot of confidence in that. I got to be honest with you. Confidence was pretty low, but we worked it out. This is the power of really kind of staying calm in a tough circumstance and just talking it out. Talking it out. Don't get psyched out. Well, there we go. We got aloof. Another Fearless Friday in the books. Tomorrow is Saturday, the start of a great weekend, hopefully. And once again, in a spirit of using kind of words you don't hear every day, neigh, N-E-I-G-H, is going to be our opener for tomorrow. So I hope you had a good time. Again, please like and subscribe if you like what you see. And I'll see you tomorrow for some more Wordle.